It's a little kinky, chef.
Stark.
Chefs, you have 60 seconds to taste my dishes. Your time start now.
I find myself up against Curtis. Forget the cutlery, just go right into the bowl. I taste mussels, I taste croutons. I think I have a pretty good palate.
I feel like I'm getting an oil painting, and I've been told to feel the painting and try to recreate it.
Chicken, potatoes.
So weird.
I can taste that I think it's chicken. I can feel potato, spinach, and for sure I smell mushrooms. It's like senses overload.
Immediately, I'm identifying soft peppers and the heat from the chorizo. Check, check. The fish could be anything. Sablefish or cod. I wasn't sure which one it was.
This is good. I get like a little pickly scent. I start to feel it, and right away, boom, this is tartare.
Hands up.
What kind of beef did you get there, D? I got some strip and some rib.
BUULUU'S says it's an interpretation of his dish. I always want to throw an Asian spin on everything I do.
Yeah.
So my mind goes towards like a more Asian-flavored Vietnamese tartare, but it seems that the judges haven't been very receptive to that style of food. So instead, I'm gonna go with a regular tartare.
Coming down. I've been a huge fan of Daniel ever since I was a young teenager. I staged at one of his restaurants in New York. It really opened my eyes into what food can be, what it should be. It was just so inspiring. 24 minutes.
Brutal. I'm going head-to-head with Nicole. Nicole's been in the top the last couple of challenges, and obviously the chick knows how to cook, no doubt.
I hope I got it. I know it's not duck. I think my dish is a seared sablefish with a chorizo broth. Behind you? I know I just have to focus on my dish and beat Andrea.
Can I take one of these? Because my sausages are not right.
Sorry, focused.
Nicole is a little bit annoying.
I can never find the herbs.
And she's a little bit of a know-it-all. I'm like, Andrea, in my head, this is yours. You're gonna smoke this? Yeah, baby.
Vermouth is a little bit too low in alcohol to flambe.
I don't know exactly the name of what this dish is. I know the flavors. I know mussel, scallops, and crab are the seafood base of the velouté.
There's a little mussel inside that mussel.
For me, texture is a very big thing, and that's why the crouton in Chef BUULUU'S recipe stood out so much. I'm gonna cover the whole dish, and then they can crack into it like a creme brulee kind of thing.
Croutons. Croutons.
Hi, Nicole.
Hello.
Hi, Andrea.
Chef.
How about you? What dish did you think you were recreating?
Definitely a roasted sablefish.
Well, my favorite dish is a cod basquez.
It was cod, not sablefish. So perfectly cooked, it tasted like sablefish.
Andrea, tell me about your dish.
I roasted the sablefish because I didn't taste crust on the outside of it. For the PEPERONATA, I cooked down some peppers with the chorizo to get spice out of it.
You really captured a little bit of heat from the chorizo. It was perfect.
Nicole?
I definitely thought it was sablefish, poached tomatoes, a flat leaf parsley, and there was an onion petal of some sort in there.
But do you have any red pepper in it?
No peppers.
No?
No, I missed that.
You didn't test pepper?
I love that Nicole forgot the pepper. It was like the most prominent flavor of the dish.
The chef who best interpreted my favorite dish is Andrea.
Thank you, Chef.
Hi, Connie. Hi, Jesse.
Hello, chefs.
For you, the favorite dish I ask you to recreate is a poulet chasseur. It all cooked together and it all roast together. It's classic.
So, Connie, what dish did you think you were recreating?
I think just like a classic pan-seared chicken with spinach, Swiss chard, and potato.
The basic nature of the dish, I think you captured it and understood it and prepared it, and it's well seasoned. Jesse?
I don't know. I was like caught in my head, you know, something like very rustic, like a grandmother would kind of make.
Did you cook everything together?
Yes. It used one pan and sort of built up from there.
It's important that it all cooked together. The chef who interpreted it the best way is you, Jesse.
Chefs.
Thank you, chefs. Hi, Dustin. Chris.
Hello, chefs.
What dish did you think you were recreating?
I could only go by flavor, not by name of the dish.
My favorite dish is a mussel cauliflower velouté with shrimps, croutons. Curtis, tell me about your dish.
So I wanted to highlight more of the seafood with clams, shrimp, and light broth, and then the light velouté on the bottom, fairly mild, and then there's also the hit of creme fraiche in the middle.
It's very enjoyable.
Yep.
Your seafood is
Very
cooked
tasty.
well. So, Dustin?
If you want to crack right into it, I started off cooking off some mussels, then made a stock of scallops, crab in the soup, and then a garlic crostini over top.
You definitely reinterpreted the dish. Tough decision.
The chef who best interpreted my dish is Dustin.
Thank you, chef.
Congratulations.
Because I think a lot of originality on the crouton and wonderful palette of flavor.
Dennis.
Hello. Chef.
Trevor, how are you?
How are you, chefs?
Probably the most scary to present to Chef BUULUU'S here.
Well, my favorite dish was steak tartare with a chiffonade of romaine, crushed garlic chips. Of course, it's seasoned like a classic tartare, but with a good punch of seasoning.
That's awesome.
So let's start by tasting Trevor's tartare.
So I did want to try to replicate what was on the plate. I believe I cut the beef a little bit finer. I just prefer my tartare cut a little bit finer.
Dennis, you want to tell us a little bit about your tartare?
More of a rustic take. I like the chop on mine to be a little larger. I like crusty bread with my tartare
me
or
too.
on the grill.
As simple as it sounds, a steak tartare, it is open to creativity. Give me a Korean tartare with maybe Asian pear and kimchi.
It was on my mind to go that route, but then I brought myself back to just keep it classic.
Well, Mark, you can call this one?
The chef that replicated Danielle's dish to the highest level is Trevor. Thank you, chefs.